Hello everyone, welcome to Fisk Capital. This is our new series on IPO analysis for the week. So every week we will have this kind of videos explaining you the IPOs opened in the particular week and the ones which are going to open sooner. So this week we have 4 IPOs already open, but these are all 4 in SME segment. So I would suggest for every retail investor or anybody who doesn't have a portfolio in stocks plus mutual fund of at least 20-25 lakh rupees shouldn't apply for any such SME IPOs because they are high risk and they have high minimum investment of 1 lakh plus. So now let's come to the analysis. The first IPO which we have today is Grand Continental Hotel. So Grand Continent is a company which operates 16 mid-scale hotels and has somewhere around 750 rooms in the total hotels they own or manage in the South India primarily. Looking at the IPO, it's open till today 24th March. The price band is between 107 to 113 rupees per share. Lot size is 200 shares. So minimum investment you have to make to buy this IPO is 1.35 lakhs. Issue size is 74 CR, out of which there is a fresh issue and also a little bit of offer for sale. So difference in fresh issue and offer for sale is that in offer for sale, basically the old investor is selling his own share in the IPO market. And in that case, all the money you are paying for the shares goes to the owner who was selling it. So it doesn't go to the company, and this IPO money won't be useful for the investment and the growth of the company. Whereas in fresh issue, they open they give you new shares, and whatever money comes from those new shares are utilized by the company for expansion plan, growth, and working capital requirements. Looking at their financials, as you can see, the issue size is 74 crore. The revenue is 31 crore for them in last year. EBITDA margin is high, PAT margin is also good. Debt to equity is slightly higher, 0.88, but not too much, going beyond equity. Net profit last year they had is about 4 crore. And if you look at their market cap at 113 rupees per share, it is going to be about 158 crore. So it's going to be 5 times of what the revenue they had in the last year, and their price earning is going to be close to 40. Now P is higher. Hotel industry obviously is quite competitive, and therefore we suggest like don't go for it. Only if you feel like the company is really good and you believe in their expansion plans and you are really optimistic about mid-scale hotel industry, then I think you can think otherwise. But for us, this is not a IPO to go for. Second IPO today we have is Active Infrastructure. This is a company which is into construction and infrastructure development. They majorly work in Maharashtra and some other states like Madhya Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh, Tripura, mostly in the commercial project. Looking at the IPO, the dates are 21 to 25, so you will have one more day to decide. Price band is 178 to 181, lot size is 600 share. This time minimum investment is 1.08 lakhs, slightly lower than the earlier one. However, in this issue size, it's all looking like a fresh issue. The company has an order book of 345 crore. However, if you look at the market cap post IPO, it is going to be 2700 crore. So despite this massive order book, if it would have been a 200 crore IPO, market cap size IPO, it would have been huge. But in this case, they are already looking like they are trying to cash in from the order book size. And that's why this is not something really good for an investor. You can see the PE at this level is 260 times, which is too much. And even going forward, they may get a really good profit of let's say 30 crores or 60 crore from this order book. Still, that 60 crore order book, after even a 60 crore profit, the market cap wise PE will be about 40. So that's why it's not suggested to go for this IPO, because this is very high risk, and only way you can think of it is you feel like this 345 crore is not a one-time thing. It's going to be coming more and more frequently in the future, and this is the company which is just starting on their growth path. So if you feel in that high growth story, then go for Active Infra. Otherwise, we are suggesting to take a caution and go for a wait and watch strategy.
Are you tired of losing money in stock market? Buying at the top, selling at the bottom, following random tips and losing money? Well, stock market looks very easy, but smart investments require experience, strategy and discipline. At Fisk Capital, we help you invest in the right. We provide research-backed recommendations, tried and tested strategies, and personalized investment plans. From small investors to big investors, from retail to HNI, all our clients trust us with all their investments. So the question is, are you going to rely on the guesswork, or are you ready to start investing with expertise? Contact Fisker Capital at the below given number and start your investment journey now.
Third one is Rapid Fleet Management. This is one of the company which works in the logistics solution. So they provide fleet and different kind of vehicles to commercial B2B segment for logistic purpose transportation. So this is a unique kind of business. Generally, we don't see such companies a lot in the stock market. Again, one more day till 25th, you have a decision to make. Lot size wise, their total minimum investment will be 1.09 lakhs, and the issue size is slightly lower than the other two, 43 crore, offering 22 lakh equity shares, about 23 lakh. Now, looking at their revenue of 116 crore last year, their future market cap of 112 crore, even in the current situation, their revenue is higher than the expected market cap. And profit is also fine, 8 crore, and they are going to use this issue in buying more fleets for the services. So, coming at a very fair P and using the money to expand the company. That's why it is a fairly priced IPO. It has a positive financial momentum in my view. So if you feel like the company, you are even okay with a little bit of upside, don't look, don't want to get a huge return in the future. So this is something where you have a slight margin of safety in terms of investment. And if over the top of it, the company can bring some big orders and go for a growth story path, high growth path, then there is no limit. It can be 4 to 5 times of what it is offering. So that's why I think if you feel you like such kind of investment where there is a margin of safety plus a potential growth story, then this is the one where you can apply. Otherwise, even this is also what you can avoid. And then the last one is again from infrastructure sector. It's a Desco Infratech, primarily in Surat, Gujarat. They work in construction of city gas distribution and all other EPC contracts related to specialized infra like renewable energy, water supply, power infra, those kind of things. So a different kind of business. Again, their lot size wise, the investment minimum investment is 1.5 lakh. This issue size is even lower, 30 crore. And whatever the fund they are going to get will be used. One is in establishing a corporate office in Surat, then purchasing some machinery. Then they also have some working capital requirement to meet from this money. So they didn't mention that they are going to buy any big machinery or something which can bring a lot of growth to the company. However, PE wise, it's fair 26, market cap post IPO is going to be 90 CR. So this is a very fairly value IPO. Only thing is like if you feel that the infrastructure growth story is good and they are in a very niche segment, and if you have done a thorough research and found out that they have a kind of advantages compared to competition, they are going to win more and more project, and overall market of this kind of infrastructure project is going to be huge, then only this makes sense. Otherwise, this company is not giving you any kind of premium or upside just for applying into the IPO. So I would suggest like don't go for it. So out of the four, only Rapid Fleet is the one where you can think of it. We are not strongly recommending even that. But for the rest three, it's more like if you have a good understanding of their 5 or 10 year plans, then only invest. None of these IPO is for short term gains, especially from the fundamental point of view. You can look at their subscription status. If that is going higher like 100, 200, 300 times, just like we have seen in the past bull market of SME IPOs, then you may think of it. But otherwise, from talking completely from a sensible point of view, these are not the IPOs you should go for. If you have any doubt, question, query on any of this IPO or any other stock, you can drop us your questions in the comment. And if you want us to analyze any other stock or IPO or unlisted share, please share their name in the comment section and don't forget to subscribe our channel for more content like this. Thank you very much.